One of the strengths, though, of the Canada Pension Plan is that its investments decisions, its benefits decisions, they're removed from politics. It's done in a nonpartisan way. And there's already people suggesting that if you get control of these assets in Alberta, that maybe it becomes an investment fund for the oil and gas sector. And that could potentially mean politically motivated investment decisions that put retirement savings at risk for an industry that, as you know, is under some pretty serious global pressures. So how would the investment plan for an Alberta pension plan be managed? And would it be removed and sheltered from political whims?
That decision hasn't been made yet. We did get an estimate from LifeMark about what it would cost if you used an existing service provider, and there are many. We have service providers who have capacity to manage billions of dollars in funds that we could use. We could also keep it with the CPP Investment Board as a segregated fund and anything in between. So I don't want to presuppose what that decision will be as well, acknowledging that we will probably get feedback from Albertans about what they would like. Would we want to model it more like the Caisse de dépôt et placement in Quebec, or would we want to keep it with the CPP Investment Review Board, or is there some other model? I don't think those decisions have been made yet. We do know that the range in cost of one versus another using an existing service provider could cost as little as $175 million. Establishing something brand new from scratch could cost as much as $2.2 billion. So certainly we'll be able to get feedback on what people would like to see. And that'll be part of the consultation.
But Premier, don't you need all of that locked down before you have a referendum to decide whether you're going to proceed with this? Because it feels like the fine print. You know, I'm thinking about my retirement, and the fine print really matters. Don't you need all of that fine print there for Albertans to see?
No, I think that because the amount of asset transfer is so significant, $334 billion, it amounts to about 28 times the amount of assets that you need to fund the liability that we have. Compared to right now, I think the CPP fund is about 8 times its the asset value. And so it would actually be more stable. It'd be a large enough fund that we'd be able to compete internationally with the largest sovereign wealth funds in the world to be able to get the best management.